Anti-government protests continue in Bosnia and Herzegovina, with people assembling in front of key institutions to express their anger. Protesters say they are determined to make changes in the wake of years of unemployment and corruption in the country.
We have been protesting peacefully for 10 years now. We are seeking the annulment of corrupt privatization. I think people need to demand their rights through peaceful protests. I'm pretty skeptical when it comes to government resignation that protesters are calling for.
A similar protest on Friday turned violent after protesters stormed the presidential palace and state buildings. Hundreds of police officers and protesters injured in clashes there, and 100 people were arrested. Sarajevo citizens are calling for the resignation of Federation Prime Minister Nermin Nikšić and his government. They have pledged to continue their demonstrations until the current government leaves.
I'm here to change something in my life and lives of these people. Will that happen? I don't know.
So far, Premier Nikšić has remained adamant, saying he will not succumb to such a pressure tactic. He says he may only do so if Parliament calls an early election. 4 prime ministers have resigned since the countrywide protest was first launched. Anger among citizens has been piling up for years. Many say the latest protest will serve a wake-up call to Bosnian leaders. Unemployment, corruption, corrupt privatization, and dire economic situation are only some of the reasons that have brought the protesters to the streets. As announced, rallies will continue until all the demands of the protesters are met. Ivana Šetić, Press TV, Sarajevo.